The message from Washington about natural kratom is clear. RFK Jr. and the FDA says its crackdown is directed at concentrated 7-OH products, not the natural kratom leaf.
I'm in agreement with the FDA and the Secretary of Health, who in July released a report saying 7-hydroxy is a serious problem. They said our concern is not kratom.
Tennessee is moving in the opposite direction by targeting natural kratom itself. Matthew Davenport's law, HB 1649, is the vehicle driving this effort, but the tragic death behind the bill is being misrepresented.
The untimely death of Matthew Davenport.
Matthew's toxicology report confirmed that it was purely natural kratom.
So most overdose deaths in this country are polypharmacy. The medical examiner did not say it was a kratom death. They list several drugs that were in the system. I think other drugs are the most likely cause of death.
The autopsy points to a serious multi-drug overdose picture, not as simple as one substance narrative.
The toxicology level tells the story clearly. The diphenhydramine or Benadryl level was 3,000 nanograms per milliliter. That level alone is a fatal level.
The normal therapeutic range is about 25 to 112 nanograms per milliliter, while the toxic range is typically listed as 1,000 nanograms per milliliter or higher. So his concentration was not nearly elevated, it was profoundly toxic. In practical terms, this could have been a massive ingestion, potentially dozens of pills, not ordinary use.
Duloxetine and buspirone were also markedly elevated.
His buspirone, an anti-anxiety drug, was at 100 nanograms per milliliter, far above the expected peak range of 1 to 6 nanograms per milliliter. His duloxetine, an antidepressant, also used for anxiety and pain, measured at 320 nanograms per milliliter, well above the usual therapeutic range of 30 to 120 nanograms per milliliter.
These medications cause serious interactions, not just additive, but they actually multiply the interaction. And they can cause fatal central nervous system depression, cardiac arrhythmia, and serotonin toxicity. The manner of death was ruled accidental, not poisoning by kratom.
Mackey's mitragynine level was just 810 nanograms per milliliter, far below single-drug fatal case benchmarks. Furthermore, lawmakers were missing crucial medical context.
He was working hard to rebuild his life after overcoming alcohol addiction. He was living in a sober home.
The medical examiner noted severe alcoholism, pancreatitis, and aspiration, indicating that he had already had significant pre-existing respiratory risk factors before these substances entered the picture.
FDA's own statement on kratom lethality risk is, and I quote, "Deaths associated with kratom are rare and generally involve other substances."
HB 1649 would ban the plant itself, harming thousands, tens of thousands of Tennesseans who benefit from kratom for stability, pain relief, and maintaining sobriety.
HB 1649 has been driven by a false narrative by a single legislator who has ignored the science and the many Tennessee consumers who have advocated against this ban. 500,000 Tennesseans consume natural kratom leaf, and they deserve a policy based on facts, not fiction. This proposal dismisses both fair testimony and the testimony of leading experts. Tennessee deserves policy based on facts. Vote no on the bill.